Look, let me just say good morning to everyone. Uh, Swapnil came up and said he didn't quite know what to say. That's the first time I've heard that being said. You know, it's many times, Consul General, that I have seen him on the YouTube, channel giving motivational speeches. So, but let me start off by congratulating Swapnil Agarwal and his family, his wife, his son, his parents that are here. Please give it up to this family. Let me just say I'm honored to be here, and certainly we are in Council District F, and I think you have one of the best council members in the entire city of Houston, Councilmember Tiffany Thomas. I am just honored to be with her, and someone who grew up in this area. And as I was listening to Swapnil, and he was talking about catching the bus, graduating from Hastings, and setting up now this preventative health clinic right in the same area in which he was born and reared. It just doesn't get any better than that. And so let me thank you. And then to the Consul General and I were together a week ago Saturday. We can just ride together to various events. So Consul General, thank you for your friendship and support to the city of Houston. And there are a number of people here from all levels of government, from the Secretary of State's office, from the state level, from the federal level. I was representing our U.S. Senator that's here. So a number of people from all different levels, congressional level, that really reflects how important the opening of this clinic, one of what I know will be many others to come. And so I'm honored to be with you today at the grand opening of the Karya Kares Preventative Care Community Clinic. And it is very important for people who have grown up, let's say, without any private health insurance. And I can certainly tell you, as the mayor of the city of Houston, I know how important that is because I came out of a large family, okay, with parents that could not afford private health insurance. And quite frankly, we end up catching 2 buses to go to Ben Taub, or at the time Jefferson Davis Hospital, and you went when you were at your worst. And because until then, you just tried to do the very best you could. And so you end up going to emergency care. And quite frankly, I can recall catching 2 buses with my mom, going to the hospital for emergency care, staying there literally all day long. And I said to my mom on the bus rides going back and forth that this just doesn't seem to be right. And then I said it's hell to be poor, and you don't have access to private health insurance or preventative care. And one of the major reasons why I wanted to be here today is that when someone takes of their treasure and then turns it around to open up a preventative clinic so that people don't have to wait until their situation becomes so bad, where it becomes so costly to everyone, because when you end up going to emergency care, it's much, much higher, and everybody pays for it. But if you can get that preventative care on the front end, number one, it's better for those persons, and then it lowers the cost for everyone. And for Karya Kares being put forth today, and what they're doing makes a huge difference, not just to the people that will be walking into that clinic, but for all of us and all of the people in this city. So I want to say congratulations. Let me thank the doctors who are volunteering of their time and their labor. Please give it up to the doctors. And since 2 of my sisters are nurses, let me thank the nurses, the medical staff, okay? And then when you're talking about not only making it available for people in the apartment complexes, but people in the community as a whole, that's even more important. Let me close by saying this. This is not the first time that Swamdale has come to, let's say, offered support to the people in the city of Houston. In April of last year, while we were right in the midst of the coronavirus, and people were being evicted from their apartment complexes, Swamdale joined me and others at City Hall, where through his own treasures, they were offering $1,000 to offset the rent of every tenant that was affected by coronavirus, up to $4 million. And then for our essential frontline providers, our police officers and our sheriff deputies and sheriff officers and essential municipal employees stepped up again and provided assistance to make sure that we have the masks and all of the essential items for our essential workers, and did that without being asked. Just made the call and said, this is what I want to do. And so I want you to know I appreciate the relationship, I appreciate the friendship, I appreciate the support coming from this family, because it's not a one-person deal, it's a family deal. And to the parents, let me thank you for rearing a son who still cares, who no matter how high he may have gone, he still remembers those who are seeking to get even higher. And for that, our city is very, very blessed. So thank you so very much. I wish the very, very best. The only thing I would say to Swamdale is that leave that Coke alone. It's not good for your health.